Shifting focus then, the BRICS virtual summit is being convened today by Brazilian President Lula da Silva. The meeting will focus on President Donald Trump's trade policies and efforts by emerging economies to enhance multilateral cooperation. India will be represented at the summit by External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, while leaders from China, Russia and South Africa are also expected to participate. Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin have confirmed their attendance. Xi is scheduled to deliver a key address at the BRICS summit as well. In fact, the summit comes amid renewed tensions over US tariffs on BRICS nations and follows recent engagements between China, Russia and India at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit that was recently held in Tianjin. Parallelly, India and the European Union are also holding the 13th round of negotiations for a free trade agreement. The talks aim to strengthen economic ties and enhance market access between the two partners. Two senior European Union commissioners, Christoph Hansen and Maros Sefcovic, are visiting India this week, which coincides with the trade talks. In fact, so far, 11 chapters of the agreement have been provisionally closed, which includes those on intellectual property rights, customs, digital trade and SMEs, small and medium enterprises as well. The talks are part of a broader effort to conclude the FTA by the end of this year. India and the European Union are also set to release a new strategic vision document on 17th of September. The document is said to will be outlining long-term cooperation across trade, technology and security. Further engagements, including Trade and Technology Council meeting and a planned summit next year, are also on the agenda. And for more on this, Siddhant Sibbal, our Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, has sent us this report, which has more details of the BRICS summit.
A week after the SCO summit in Tianjin, BRICS leaders and ministers are going to meet for the BRICS virtual summit. The summit hosted by Brazil, which is the host of the BRICS grouping this year, is holding the meet primarily with concerns over Donald Trump's tariffs. We know that countries like India and Brazil have been on the receiving end of Donald Trump's tariffs, and they're going to share their concerns and as to how to deal with the challenge of Donald Trump's tariffs. Now, we know that India has been reeling under 50% tariffs by US side. Almost 25% of it is primarily because India has been importing energy from Russia. There have been a lot of insulting comments by the US leadership, including the US president terming the Indian economy as a dead economy. Also, other of his advisors, including the US Commerce Secretary, saying that India should withdraw from BRICS. India, of course, remains unfazed. But today's meeting will go a long way in terms of how emerging economies and large economies are working together at a time of increased economic uncertainty because of Donald Trump's tariffs. Siddhant Sibbal for WION in New Delhi.